Hello, I'm Chelsea, and this is Tiger Eye Tarot, where I bring you readings for your astrological sign every single month. I'm not very airy-fairy here at Tiger Eye. I'm a lot more of the tell it like it is type, so remember that as we go through this reading for Scorpio for May 2020. I use something called the Thoth Tarot deck. It's a little bit different than the Rider-Waite deck, and I use a spread very particular to this deck. I also will be pulling a few Angel Oracle cards at the end just to give you an even better idea how best to take care of yourself this month. So yeah, let's just jump right in. So Scorpios, what is the best and highest reading? What's the best and highest message for Scorpio this month? And that is for Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus. All of those prominent placements. So what is the best and highest message for Scorpio at this time for May of 2020? Alright, and then we're going to cut it once, twice, 3 times. Okay. I'm going to lay out your reading here. Takes just a second because we do quite a few cards. Okay. Alright, Scorpios. Look at you. Alright. So Scorpios, you have a great depth of emotion, don't you? And during this time, you're feeling that even more. You are being able to come to kind of a peace with your, like a truce with your emotions during this time. And you're really kind of having fun getting in touch with yourself. You also have a work endeavor, some sort of project, something that's really taking a lot of your focus and attention, and you are really you're really having fun with it in kind of nose to the grindstone sort of way, in a way that I feel like only Scorpios could. Like very intense about it right now, and kind of excited, and yeah, just really seeing where it leads. It looks like a project that you are very emotionally invested in, and it's been fun seeing it kind of come to fruition and get to a point where you feel like you have achieved something. So good for you, Scorpio. And this is what I'm reading from. We have the Two of Swords, the Moon, and the Princess of Discs here for kind of the general energy around this month. And then we have this next part of the reading. There's either 2 separate paths, or they're like a continuation of each other. So are these a continuation or 2 separate paths? 2 separate paths or continuation? Looks like a continuation. So our first situation here is, it looks like someone is coming in hot into your life, and we like literally, this is the Knight of Wands. Look at them, they're like on a chariot with their lion. There's like fire behind them. They're coming in real hot into your life. The sense I'm getting from them is more of like a business partner, someone that's gonna bolster you in this project that you've been working on. Someone that's going to teach you some lessons in how to best conduct your work life right now. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if they stick around, but they're going to be very good for whatever you're doing at the moment. And we also have the 3 of Cups and the 10 of Discs, which are like abundance and wealth. So whatever you're doing right now, it is paying off. You are feeling the riches. You are feeling feeling the balance and the inflow, and you just couldn't be happier about this right now, and it just feels like you are so in the right place at the right time. And that's really amazing. One thing I will say is, you know, don't overdo it, especially with the spending right now. Like, there might be a lot of, might seem like there's a lot of abundance heading your way, but just take it day by day, allow it to flow in, but don't start making any major decisions based off of that at the moment. It's just a little bit of something that I have for you there. But overall, this is good, and it is a signal of an upward trend for the future. Just be very balanced and mindful and grounded in the decisions you make this month, at least. Okay, so this next situation will come later in the month, around the 27th is something that it feels like. It looks like you're going to have a challenging situation with this project a little bit later in the month. It's going to feel like a failure, but it is not going to be. It's going to be a test of your authenticity, what you really want, and in your dealings with other people, it's going to test your sense of right and wrong, and it's going to feel like nothing's going right, but that is an illusion, and things will come back together soon. So during that time, just make sure you are riding the wave, taking lessons as they come, staying positive and realizing that this isn't the end for whatever you're doing, realizing this is something you can learn from, and it's just going to make whatever you're doing stronger. It's going to make you stronger, and it's even going to help you with this kind of peace with your emotions thing. You're going to come out of it with a lot more balance around your emotions, and especially in your dealings with others, realizing how when you treat others fairly, no matter how they're treating you, that the karmic the karmic release around that is going to be only good for you in the long run. Revenge is never, and this is the Scorpio thing, isn't revenge is never going to help you in any way, shape, or form. And that is a lesson that is going to be coming up. It's going to be something that's coming up this month for you, Scorpio. So, this next section is about kind of what's been going on with you internally up until and during this time. Looks like you've been struggling with ideas of what is enough. Like, when am I happy? When can I say that I've made it? And this has been something that's been really weighing on you lately, Scorpio, around work and success. You've just been really, really focused on that lately, Scorpio, in your very, like, hyper intense way. And that's all good, you know, it's all good. But just remember that you are happy when you're happy. It doesn't have anything to do with anything outside. I know that you would like to get to a sustainable place with this, but that is kind of a lesson that's coming up for you this month. It looks like there's been someone kind of weighing on you emotionally. It kind of seems like a father figure, someone kind of watery, kind of manipulative, but in a very gruff type of way. And they've really kind of been in your life in a way that's been kind of unsettling for you, and you've been kind of just wishing that they would GTFO, because I can't swear on these. But it looks like they will be departing soon and leave you in peace again. So it's all good. And so this next part, we are dealing with some karmic instances that are coming up for you in the near future. And this to me is actually kind of reassuring rather than being like, oh, scary karma. To me, these are just things that I can't mess up. Like, these are in my cards no matter what. If I make the wrong, I just, like, I can't mess them up. They're happening no matter what. And that's really reassuring for me. So, we have the Queen of Cups, and it really looks like you'll be reconnecting with kind of a mother figure. It might even be with kind of your higher self, someone that you really draw wisdom from. And they're a very good source of that as well. They've been absent from your life for a while, but they are coming back in slowly, and this is kind of beckoning you to welcome them in. If there's anything to forgive there, it will be best for you guys to kind of talk it out and forgive it, because they're going to be a valuable resource for you, and it is a healthy, an ultimately healthy relationship, and support figure for you to have in your life. It looks like you're going to struggle with your own self-worth and what is the word that I'm looking for? Your own self-worth and self-discipline at some point in the future. It seems like you're going to be really hard on yourself kind of as this thing gets off the ground. It looks like you're going to be wanting yourself to work very, very long hours, very, very hard all the time. And your expectations seems like they're going to be a little bit unrealistic. So when you don't meet them, it looks like you are being pretty hard on yourself, and that's not really fair. So this is calling you to kind of know this and try to mitigate this as best as you can, to give yourself realistic expectations and goals, and to, love yourself no matter what through this whole process, because it's all happening for a reason. If things aren't happening as fast as you want them to, that's just how it is. It's nothing to take out on yourself. And then we have the Star. Oh, we have the Star. These are the cards for this little area, by the way. I love the Star card. This is just such a nice omen. It really looks like you're going to be respected in, this area of this project. People are going to see what you're doing. They're going to get it. They're going to care. They're going to respect you. And this whole thing is just kind of a shooting star right now. That's who you are in all of this, and this is just letting you know that you made the right call. You're going in the right direction, and this is a good direction for you at the moment. So this is fated. All right, well, that's what I have for you here with your reading, Scorpios. Now let's go ahead and draw those oracle cards for you, just to give you an even better idea of how best to take care of yourself for this month of May 2020. All right, what is the best and highest message for Scorpio at this time? The best and highest message for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Ascendant. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to pick 3 of these guys. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So you are safe. Archangel Michael, I'm protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. So just remember that you are safe during this month. If anything comes up that challenges you, making you feel like, financially, physically, emotionally, that you're not safe, you are. You're being supported at this time. Overcoming difficulties. Archangel Jeremiel, the worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. Yay, you're overcoming your difficulties. You're over the hump. Good to know. Hello from heaven. Archangel Azrael, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. So if you've been thinking about anyone that's passed recently, maybe feeling some grief, this is meant to calm you, reassure you, and all of that, as well as just saying like, hey, you have a lot of like reassurance coming to you right now, so just hold that intrinsically as you go through this month, and know that you are super supported and you're on the right path. Okay, that's all I have for you today, Scorpios. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications for my channel, just so you can be the first to get your reading every single month. Down in the description, there's more information on how to book a private reading with me. I'm always available for those, so just feel free to reach out. And that is all I have for you, and I hope you have an amazing May 2020.